If it's trending, it's here now. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
Well, happy National Singles Awareness Day. If you weren't aware, you're single.
Yeah.
No one loves you. You're probably going to be alone forever. You know, it's only way to go is down.
It's supposed to be to celebrate single people.
Is that right?
Yeah, but the initials make Singles Awareness Day.
Sad.
Oh
God.
But I mean,
the actual intent is to celebrate single people the day after Valentine's Day.
why?
That's ridiculous.
I mean, why does everybody need to be celebrated?
Yeah.
They don't. I got news for you. Not everybody in every instance needs to be celebrated. And stop being so dramatic and acting like being single's a disease. It's Single Awareness Day. Yeah. Singles Awareness Day.
Was it
Are you aware of this killer?
That app that TJ told us about, Score? Mm-hmm. You have to have a credit score of at least 675. They say this week, it's a brand new dating app. This week, they're up 600% with people signing up for it.
Well, because we mentioned it on here.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the power to move.
Yeah.
So I guess if you didn't have a great Valentine's Day because you're single, today is your day to go out and celebrate yourself or something. I don't really know how you take part in it,
Well,
but it is.
Of note, a poll just asked single people if they agree with the statement, "I'm single and loving it."
Yeah.
Only 10% agreed.
Yeah. So celebrate the day by going out and, if you're a conservative, go find someone to marry and start having babies. That's what you need to do today on Single Awareness Day.
Make some babies.
Yeah. Again, if you're conservatives. If you're not, then stay single. Don't have any babies.
Some entertainment news. Todd Phillips, the director of the upcoming Joker 2 movie starring Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga, put out 3 new pictures on Instagram. That's what they're looking like. The release date for Joker 2, or what they're calling Joker Folie à Deux, or something like that. It's supposed to be a musical, 10/4/24.
It's a musical?
I believe so.
Great.
There's a lot of music in it.
Yeah. Even better. Because when you keep, kicking the same turd, sooner or later you're going to run out of things it's going to completely dry up, even though you keep kicking it in the yard. So now we're going to make the Joker a musical. And we're going to add Lady Gaga to it.
Yeah. It's like about mental health, so I think the music plays into somebody like losing their mind, I guess.
I'm still giving this a chance because I just think, Joaquin Phoenix, Lady
Amazing.
Gaga.
Amazing.
Okay, like we've got 2, like there's a ton of talent there. Surely they've done something that's good.
Did you like Her?
Her.
Was it Her or She?
The AI one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
Never saw that.
He
I
was
don't
in
watch
love with a.
No, I didn't watch that. I wasn't interested in that.
Yeah,
great.
But I like
Because I'm
the
just saying,
Joker
if it's
movies
because
is good.
Joaquin Phoenix is in it.
Yeah, but I like the
it's probably
Joker.
going to be really weird.
The last one with Heath Ledger who was the Joker?
Heath Ledger in The
Ledger
Dark
did-
Knight, but Joaquin Phoenix did the Joker 1.
Yeah, okay, then it was phenomenal, just phenomenal.
Yeah, a lot of people love that.
It was a great movie.
I didn't like it.
Well,
So it doesn't matter. It sucked. I had the final say.
it was very good, and he was amazing.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, his first name is Christopher. A lot of people don't know that. So it's Christopher Joaquin.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Joker 1 was pretty good.
But if that's not out until October, but tomorrow you can start streaming This Is Me Now. This is that Jennifer Lopez movie I told you about a few weeks ago when they put out the trailer. It's debuting on Amazon Prime, and it's what they called a thinly veiled narrative about J-Lo. But it's like a movie / musical / dance film. The trailer is weird. And they had the red carpet debut last night. Jennifer Lopez out there with Ben Affleck. He looked irritated during the whole thing. It looked at one point like they were yelling at each other. The movie is 55 minutes in total, and their earlier reviews are in. Critics love it. I don't know how. You would think that this would be set up for failure. People seem to really enjoy it so far.
Yeah, I think Ben Affleck, and I'm a fan of his work. I'm not a fan of him personally. I can separate the two. But I think, and I'm going to go on record here and say this, that he is too good for Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
You think? Too good?
Something is wrong with her because she was voluntarily dating Puffy. She was in a long relationship with Puffy.
That was like 20 years ago.
It doesn't matter if you're that crazy to get into a relationship with Puffy. Something's wrong with you. And the fact that shouldn't Ben Affleck be upset every time somebody calls her J-Lo or she refers to herself as J-Lo, since Puffy is the one that gave her that name. And she said for a while that after that relationship was over that she didn't want to be called J-Lo anymore.
Yeah, I remember that.
But people still do it. And that's why Ben Affleck always looks like he's just exhausted, man. He's just like, I can't believe I've fallen back in love with this woman who chose to be with Puffy.
Ew.
I need a cigarette.
I love a beef with Puffy in 2024. I mean, that's crazy.
If I met a girl and she was as beautiful as Jennifer Lopez and we get to know each other and she said, well, at one point I was in a relationship with Diddy, I would say, okay, well, it was nice meeting you.
Really?
Yes.
But like, what if she saw the error of her ways and that's why she's no longer with him?
What if she's a better person because of it?
No. Diddy ain't made nobody better.
Awful.
He's just a terrible. It'd be like if she said, I was in a relationship at one time. I was in love with Nick Cannon. Oh,
You're out. You're out.
you must be crazy. Or Joaquin Phoenix.
So those are a few things that are now trending.
All right, we have some announcements to make that are about some new projects that we're looking forward to doing. As a matter of fact, here we grow again. That's coming up next.
Live in the morning and anytime you want it on the Ace and TJ family app. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. More next.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
All guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful rooms, incredible dining options. Book your room by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first class cleaning with the Johnson Group. Attention Charlotte, treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tableandtwine.com.
Available when you want, how you want, on the Ace and TJ family app. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Yeah. Okay, listen carefully. This is an exciting moment in the world of what we like to call ATJ Inc. That's our mega corporation that we run here, ATJ Inc.
Mega corporation.
Fortune 500,000. But we have two new projects that we're about to unleash upon to the public. And first and foremost, nothing is going to change with the Ace and TJ show. Nothing changes with that. We're just adding new things that we're interested in and trying to, further build the network that we have in the what they call the digital world. One of the things that we're going to be doing is my name's TJ, and I'm going to be doing a new podcast that is that's going to be different than anything that we've ever done. And before you start rolling your eyes, it's not going to be political. It's not a political podcast. It's just going to be things of the day that I'm interested in, and things that that I think you would be interested in. And most of the time it'll be funny stuff, and then other times it may not be. For example, if there's something going around about, some sort of a medical condition, we may have a doctor to come on as an expert to talk about it. On the other hand, if there's some kind of a silly court case going on, we'll bring on an attorney to make fun of it so he can tell us exactly what the funny parts of it are from a legal standpoint. Riggins is going to be helping with it. Every day there's going to be a big celebrity newscast, but it's not going to be just regular celebrity gossip. It's only going to include stories about celebrities that I can make fun of. It'll be like a mocking celebrity gossip news kind of thing. So there'll be a segment called TJ's People, where if my friend Glenn, for example, is doing something that I think is interesting, we'll bring him in. If one of my kids does something, if some guy I meet at the grocery store, those kinds of things. So just something to, basically that has no rules that we have to fit into a certain situation and follow the rules. It's not going to be vulgar either. If you think just because it's going to be on the podcast, it might be like extra funny gets from time to time. But it's not going to be that. So that is what is coming. Also, Ace has a new project that he's going to be doing, and it's going to be great.
It's going to be daily, available in the afternoon every day, and it is going to just be as vulgar as it can possibly be.
Yes. We're going to cover both sides. We got to give something to everybody.
It's like audio only fans coming right at you, baby. It's every day. It's called Ace and Friends, and it's essentially just fun stuff from the day. Some of it'll be music related. Some of it will just be fun stories, fun audio. People that you hear that we hear crazy audio all the time that we play clips. Let's find out the backstory of that and more. So it's just called Ace and Friends. Riggins and Rob and Alexis will be a part of it from time to time. My wife will be a part of it from time to time. Members of the radio family will be a part of it from time to time. It's just kind of this assorted collection every day, all built around having some fun, enjoying the day, kind of helping you get through the afternoon. But that'll be available starting the 26th. Monday the 26th is when all of this new stuff starts. So there's the Ace and TJ show. Then there's TJ's. What is the official title?
Okay, now this is going to be hard to remember, so listen carefully. It's called TJ's Podcast.
I got to write that down. Hold on.
Right. So that's an hour every day.
Yes. At least.
Yeah, at least an hour every day, TJ's Podcast. Then every afternoon, starting on the 26th, you'll get Ace and Friends, which will be available as a podcast or available to any radio station around America if you'd like to have that. So,
Merc.
Cheap. But anyway, all that's new stuff that's available, and it's just just fun stuff that we've been wanting to do. That we're like, well, there's no reason we can't do it. Why not?
Because basically, anything that we would not be able to do because we were on, nothing but a radio station or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's digital podcasts, and we own the network. We can turn on the spigot. All right, so that's coming up now. Yesterday, my wife created a major obstacle for me. Major obstacle. And I'll tell you what it was, and then you can decide whether I was right or she was wrong. Coming up next.
Share Funny is now a little extra. The Extra Funny podcast coming up at 9 a.m. live on the Ace and TJ Family app and anytime wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities. And we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
Should you buy? Should you sell? How do I present my house if I do want to sell it? All of those questions can be answered by the experts, and they can take care of you with the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team knows everything there is to know about selling, marketing, and buying houses. So Get in touch with them today at acetj.com/Temple Team. The Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty.
The United States truly is a special place.
The land of the free.
A real melting pot of cultures from all over the world.
Where men, women, and children are given the opportunity to pursue their own little slice of life, liberty, and happiness.
And what better way to celebrate our rich history than with some sweet President's Day furniture deals?
Right now you can save up to $200 on select queen beds. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
From the Calitrin Studios, Calitrin is the safe and effective way to lose weight. Find out more about Calitrin at acetj.com/weight loss. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Okay, I'm going to ask y'all a question. Just answer without even, thinking about where I may be going with it or not.
Okay.
Ace, do you like anchovies?
No.
Riggins, do you like anchovies?
Yes.
You do? Rob?
No.
No. Ace, do you like Caesar salad?
Yes.
Right.
Love it.
Okay. Here's the thing. I told you we're having a dinner party tomorrow night. And 2 other couples are coming over. They've never been to any of my cooking events or anything. So I told y'all that one of the ladies is a vegetarian. Not an annoying kind of vegetarian. She doesn't, her body doesn't react well with meat. So I told Jody, I said, hey, text Lucy and ask her if she eats Caesar salad. Because I make a homemade Caesar salad fancy with homemade croutons and a homemade dressing and the whole thing, whole Caesar dressing, the whole thing. And she goes, well, why? I said, because Caesar dressing has anchovies in it, and I don't know if that counts as meat, and she won't eat that or whatever. So she sends me the text that she got back from the lady, and it says, he's so kind, that's too much. Not to worry. Make the salad. Can I just throw some ranch or Italian on mine? Meaning save just the salad part out and she'll put a different dressing. I said, sure. Jody follows that with a message that reads that Lucy number 2 doesn't like anchovies either. So I said, did they say they don't like anchovies or did they say they don't like Caesar salad? Love Caesar salad, just not anchovies. Okay. Then they like anchovies in a certain way if they love Caesar salad. I said, most people don't even know Caesar dressing has anchovies in it. She said, sounds like they love the salad, but not the dressing. What?
You really can't love a Caesar salad and not the dressing.
I said it's not Caesar without the dressing. It's just lettuce and croutons and Parmesan cheese. Well, that's the answer, so I'd go with a different salad.
Oh, okay.
So now I got to come up with something else because, first of all, I didn't even tell her to ask any of the rest of them.
Yeah, she went on like her
I
own
just
little
said,
mission.
mainly just ask the vegetarian if she will eat Caesar dressing, which happens to have anchovies blended up in it. Got the answer? No?
She's going to do her own dressing.
I'll save her some of the pre-dressed salad, and then she can put ranch on it. But then she's going to survey all the rest of them and say, do y'all like anchovies? Well, they're thinking, oh, it's canned fish, and like people people eat that on pizza, and I'm like, how do they eat that on pizza? Because you don't think about sitting around going, oh, I'd love to snack on anchovies.
Yeah.
So she has made my life more difficult.
So
by,
you are
by
having to,
asking too many questions.
Yeah. Now you're pivoting to a different salad altogether.
Well, I'm just doing a different appetizer.
Yeah.
Well,
You're left with no choice.
Hey, everybody, do y'all like anchovies? Ooh, no. They don't like it. Love Caesar salad, not anchovies.
I do like they love the salad, not the dressing. Well,
Yeah.
Then I know if I would have been talking to her in person, she would have said, well, I don't know what to tell you. So, if y'all got any ideas, let me know.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
What is the secret to living 109 years old, to be 109 years old? They've asked this lady, and it's not what the answer usually is, which is, a glass of gin a day or whatever old people say. It's something different, and we'll tell you what it is coming up next.
Don't miss the Extra Funny podcast coming up at 9 a.m. Eastern. Live on the Ace and TJ Family app or download anytime wherever you get podcasts. More Ace and TJ coming up.
Back again with our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. Now, Richard, tell us about this cash out equity thing, instant cash, add water, and there it is.
It is. That's how it is. Instant equity. I mean, you do the application today, you could close today and get your money in 5 days. There's no underwriting. There's no appraisal. I think didn't you do something like that?
yeah, absolutely. Exactly what I did. Instant equity. It's very easy, and Richard walks you through the process. Find out more at homewithrichard.com. It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime. Thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenics.
Bradham Brothers offers heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust. Their family business has served thousands of customers with honesty and a smile for over 50 years. Go to bradhambrothers.com to schedule service or a free estimate today.
Great food, great drinks, great service, and great atmosphere. You can find them all at one place. Fahrenheit on South Caldwell in Uptown Charlotte, 21 stories above the city. Get details and make reservations at acetj.com/Fahrenheit.
If you're so frustrated because you're having to run around all the time, you're so busy, you feel like you're not getting your family something great to eat, then you need Culver's. It's the perfect thing for you. Always made to order, fresh, hot ingredients all day, every day.
And not only do they have the freshest ingredients all day, every day, but they are a part of the community. They're proud to be a part of the Indian Trail community where they're under new ownership. Belmont, University area, Salisbury. Make them a part of your daily routine. Make it your new neighborhood spot. Short waits for the freshest food in town. Get details at acetj.com/Culver's.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
Share Funny is now a little bit extra. Don't miss the Extra Funny podcast, live every weekday on the Ace and TJ Family app or anytime wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, I was just so food insecure. I had to scarf down some fruit and cold turkey bacon wrap. But now I'm fine. I am no longer food insecure. I'm full. There's a woman in Baltimore, named Jenny Libertini. She just turned 109 years old. And her friends say the secret to her longevity is staying single for so long. She's been divorced for decades, so she has no stress. She just plays a ton of bingo. So for once, it's not she drinks a water glass full of gin every day, and that's what keeps her young, and she smokes 5 cigarettes or whatever. Hers is actually a stress-free life because she has been single for so long. Wow. Now, as an almost professional detective, that tells me that she has always been an unattractive nag. So that should be the cause of her longevity, being an unattractive nag. Because you can look at somebody who's 109 and still determine whether you think they would have been beautiful in their day.
Have you seen a picture of her?
I don't have to, Brother Ace. I'm telling you. For all those years, her staying single, it has to be because a combination of the two. She's not attractive enough to put up with nagging.
She was born in 1915. Come on.
Why a hag, though?
Yeah.
Nag.
Oh, nag. I called her a hag.
Yes, nagging all the time.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that.
I mean, because if you're attractive enough and you're always nagging, a man will put up with that. But if you don't come with both,
not gonna put up with it.
That's like hiring somebody to mow your yard without a blade.
Yeah,
the lawnmower's just running and going over the grass, not cutting a thing. Not worth it.
Just wasting time.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good out there. You got a brand new riding lawnmower, but you forgot to put the blade on it. It's not doing you any good. You can't stand for that. Now, don't tell her I said that. You know her. I mean, I don't want to hurt her feelings. I'm sure she's a good-hearted person, but I bet if you did some digging into the past, more so than just, hey, let's celebrate her 109th year, you'd find out.
Single.
It's like me saying that, I've stayed the way I am for so long because I decided not to play center field for the Atlanta Braves.
It was never an option.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Big revelations coming from Tom Brady, former quarterback. Pretty shocking stuff coming up in Now Trending.
Get Ace and TJ anytime, anywhere, at your convenience with the Ace and TJ Show podcast. Available wherever you get podcasts. More Ace and TJ is next.